Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Hope y'all are doing well. Another beautiful day. So we had a meeting today discussing and talking about you guys and working out a plan to see you guys again. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of that information today. Once again, you'll just need to keep your eyes and ears on our members page. We're gonna keep it all on the members page and through email. So just pay attention to the stuff coming soon. So several things. Pike 13. Get the Pike 13 app, all right, on your phone. Log into your account. It's your account that you have a membership through, so you do have an account. If you don't remember your email, do the forgot my password deal and get your password. We did have some glitches on that yesterday. The other coach, Matt, is talking to Pike 13, trying to get that worked out, but you need to have the Pike 13 app on your phone so you can use it as part of the plan of coming back. Outdoor classes, your coaches will be in touch with you about instructions as far as outdoor goes. So just pay attention to your group meets. All your outdoor coaches will contact the outdoor clients and take care of that and the plan for that. But the plan is next Thursday is the 30th. So the plan is to try to start doing something on the 30th. Do that whole back to school deal where we go on Thursday and Friday, see how it goes, and reassess over the weekend so we can make a new plan if we need to. But the deal is you're really going to need to get the Pike 13 app, because especially for our indoor classes, we're going to have to cap those, and you're going to have to check into a class to get into a class. And so those will be capped at 18 clients. So we think at our square footage size, we're going to double check to be sure, but we think we can get 20 clients in, 20 people in the building. So we'll have 18 clients and 2 coaches. We'll have spaces marked to spread out so everybody has their distance and everybody can have their own equipment. So look for that coming, but you will need to check in. Also, if you check in, please come to class. Don't check in and don't come to class, because if somebody wanted a spot and they didn't get it because you checked in and didn't come to class, that would not be cool. Also, we're asking you, even if you are a person who comes 5 days a week, to maybe just check in 2 or 3 classes a week for now, so everybody gets a shot to come to class, and you can still do 2 or 3 days a week at home. We're still going to have online stuff. It's going to be a combination of everything we have so far. So we'll have indoor, outdoor, online, all the options still open for you to get your fitness in and to keep moving and sweating. So that's coming. So just keep your ears and eyes open to social media. Point number 2, equipment. So bikes and rowers. This Friday and Saturday, Friday from probably about 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then 4 to 6 p.m. there will be coaches at the gym for you to start returning bikes and rowers. We're just asking for bikes and rowers this week. Also Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. there'll be a coach there to bring back bikes and rowers. So if you borrowed a bike or rower, please return it on Friday or Saturday morning. We'll have coaches there. We'll check your name off the list. We'll unload it for you if you need us to, so we can service those and clean those up and get those set up responsibly throughout the gym space to make sure we have gaps in between clients, but we can be ready to go for when y'all come back. So Friday and Saturday, bikes and rowers coming back to the gym, okay? Monday, all the coaches are gonna go have a big cleaning day. We're gonna get the gym super cleaned up and spotless and ready for you to go. We're gonna have all our cleaning products ready and good to go. Now our classes at the gym, we're going to keep the same schedule for now. So the same schedule that you're used to. We also understand that some of you are not working right now, so you'll be able to go to some different classes, which may help with some of the flow. But our classes at the gym are going to be 45 minutes. All right, the class will be done in 45 minutes. That'll give us a 15-minute gap for us to clear out that class, clean up some before the next class comes in. We would really appreciate it if you, once your class is over for this time period, however long it is, that you don't do the hang around and talk for everything for us, okay? When the 45 minutes is up, out the door, take off. If you need to chat a little bit in the parking lot, that's fine. But we're gonna try to keep the building with the number that's supposed to be in the building at all times for now. So when that 45 minutes up and the class is over, take off for us, okay? We also understand that the first week or two, it may just be about hanging out with your friends, okay? So like during, if you're not moving at the same pace you normally would for the first week or so, we're gonna be respectful of that. Understand the main deal may just be community for you when you come back at first, and the fitness will come back a little later. And maybe you're 2 or 3 days a week at home, or your psycho days, and your day at the gym is about seeing your friends. We will respect that, and we will work around that and accommodate that for you, as long as you just keep moving with the class, okay? So the classes will be the same class schedule, except that the class will end in 45 minutes and you will be shuffled out the door with room for the next class to come in, okay? So please help us with that. Please respect that. We're trying to accommodate as many folks as we can within the rules and respect all the rules and boundaries, okay? As far as the other equipment goes, we will let you know about dumbbells and kettlebells. We will ask that when you come back, especially if you're an indoor client, when you come back to class, if you have equipment that you're not gonna need at home, to please bring it back. If you have more than a kettlebell and a dumbbell, like if you have a kettlebell and dumbbells, please bring one of those back when you come back to class to kind of start building back up our supply at the gym. Outdoor clients, for now, we're probably gonna let you keep your equipment and you will bring it to class with you, work out with it, and then take it home, okay? That'll be the plan for now for outdoor clients. So, bikes and rowers on Friday and Saturday. Same class schedule next week, except the class will be 45 minutes, and we'll get you out and have time before the next class comes in to clean up a little bit. You will need to check in on Pike 13. We will be putting out a video explaining how to do that next week, with details like a screenshot of how to check into a class. The class will be capped. We ask if you check in to please come to that class, and to maybe not check into 5 classes, maybe check in at 2 or 3 for now, so everybody gets a shot of kind of coming to class. That's the main thing on that. And that will start, we will run classes next Thursday and Friday. And like I said, outdoor clients, your coach will be in touch with you through your group me's, text messages, however your coach communicates with you, to talk about the plan for outdoor classes. As far as that goes, I'm saying a lot. I'm trying to cut back on my ums. So I'm going to learn to pause and not say work on cleaning that up. So that's kind of the plan so far. We will post more information about that going forward. We'll type up things and put them on the members page to explain that. But plan on bringing back bikes or rowers on Friday or Saturday morning, and then plan to start, especially if you're indoor, to bring your equipment back when you start reporting to class. All right? So, you guys have still been awesome. It's still gonna be, we're not gonna be completely back to normal. It's still gonna be some mixed version of what's going on right now with a little bit of normalcy. So please keep logging on SugarWOD. We want that to continue. We're going to offer tracks to make that doable for everybody. When we go back, we'll probably have an indoor track, an at-home track, and still the body weight or outdoor class track. So you'll have 2 or 3 options that you can get your workout in on. We'll keep Just Move on there for you guys to just keep moving and logging. It is whatever you do. So we want you to still feel included in part of it, even if you're not comfortable being back at the gym. And if you're not comfortable being back at the gym that early, totally cool. We respect that. We will do our best to facilitate your workouts to you. We'll still do videos. I'll still check in with everybody on a daily basis and just make sure everybody's good and give a little talk. But that's the plan going forward. So at the end of next week, on the 30th, we will plan to start class on the 30th. Okay. So I think that is all that as far as I Am Versus goes. The bingo card goes through May 4th. So we're good there. We will try our best to have the retest set up that following week. And the same deal, the retest will be optional. Guys, you will not be required to do that if you're not comfortable being that close to people or sweating around other people yet. That will be completely cool. That will be optional. If you want to do it 2 months from now, obviously you won't be able to compete for the prize, but if you still want to retest at some point and you didn't feel comfortable in the initial wave of retest, we respect that and we will take care of that for you. But that will be coming. So remember to keep blocking out that card number 2, guys. Finish that up, do all that homework. I know it's been hard for some of you to stay engaged. I know some of you have been really using that to stay engaged and focused, and that's what it was for, so I hope it's benefited you in that way. There it goes. Today, let's see what we're going to talk about today. Let's talk about being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Embracing the suck, hanging out in the pain cave. One of the clients told me early on, I'll probably mess up some of this story, so I apologize in advance. One of the clients told me early on when they were working, he started working out at home, that his family joined him, his wife joined him, and his kids joined him. And early on in the workouts, his son, who's 9 or 10 years old, was complaining about the workout. And he looked at his son, he said, "Hey, when things get rough, Coach Matt said we got to go in the pain cave." And his son was like, okay, I got it. And later on, he told his dad, he said, "Dad, I'm cool with being in the pain cave. I'm comfortable being in the pain cave. That's cool with me." Later that week, they were working out again, and the son finished the workout before his mom, and the son walked over to his mom and said, "Mom, you just got to get comfortable in the pain cave. You got to be willing to go there and be comfortable in the pain cave. Come on, let's go." And I just thought that was funny how quickly he had embraced the idea of the pain cave, or being comfortable with being uncomfortable. But being comfortable with uncomfortable is something that most of us should try to do. But if life is easy all the time, we don't grow, we don't change, we don't become a better version of ourselves. If we're comfortable all the time, then we're not getting anywhere. And from the simple fact of workouts, getting uncomfortable workouts, picking up a heavier weight sometimes, trying to push a little bit on a run, pedal a little harder on a bike, being uncomfortable is okay. It's how we grow. It's how we're pushed, and we find out new things about ourselves. We find out characteristics about ourselves that we didn't know we had before. So I would encourage you to not, and we should all be a little uncomfortable right now, to be honest with you. We've all kind of had to embrace that pain cave, or smiling through the suck right now. But being comfortable with being uncomfortable should be something we're all kind of getting familiar with right now in all sorts of ways. I am completely myself. I am very uncomfortable with the free up in my schedule. Like, we're still working, we're still giving you guys stuff, but my schedule has honestly freed up some. I don't have to get up as early. I have a little more free time in the day, and that has made me very uncomfortable. I have gotten used to, in the last 20 years of my life, getting up and going to work and having a schedule, and it has made me uncomfortable. Like, I've looked at my wife several times and go, I don't know how to relax. I don't know how to power down outside of crashing. I'm good at crashing, but I don't know how to power down and alter my schedule to fit my new reality. And it's taken me some time. I've honestly kind of gotten there in the last 3 or 4 days, which is just in time for us to start going back, which is totally cool. But I learned that I was not comfortable with the lack of go in my schedule. And that may be something I need to work on, because go in your schedule all the time is probably not a healthy pursuit for long-term results as far as achieving what you want to achieve in life in a balanced level. But in the last several years, I've kind of made it a mission to kind of put myself in some uncomfortable situations. Heck, coming to coach at Versus was very uncomfortable for me. I had a secure job where I knew what I got paid every 2 weeks. Versus is a little different in that regard. Also, standing in front of people talking all the time, not really something I was comfortable with. I'm still not always comfortable with it all the time. It's a lot easier to sit here and talk to this phone with nobody around than if there were 10 people behind this phone watching me and talking to me back. So that was uncomfortable for me. It's still uncomfortable some days to stand in front of folks and talk to them and explain things to them. It is. Just sometimes it is. Sometimes it's very easy, sometimes it's still uncomfortable. I switched churches because I had gotten too comfortable at the church I was at. It wasn't that church's fault. It was a great church. But I had allowed myself into a groove, and my family into a groove of being too comfortable. So I just really felt it was on my heart that we need to shake that up and move to a different church where I would get more accountability. And that has happened in more ways than I bargained for. Also, my wife volunteered me to sing in the praise band. Never sung in front of people in my life outside of youth choir in high school, and that was 40 of us. It wasn't 3 or 4 of us. And that made me very uncomfortable. I squirmed and wiggled and tried to get out of that as much as I could. And in the end, I kind of surrendered, and I'm still not very comfortable with it all the time. But it's something I believe I need to be doing that pushes me and stretches me and makes me uncomfortable and makes me squirm. But that's growth for me. And I've had a lot of growth in the last 3 or 4 years, especially in the last 12 months or so, with allowing myself to be put in uncomfortable situations and being okay with being uncomfortable. I think the more you embrace being okay with being uncomfortable, the faster you will grow, the faster you will mature in all sorts of ways in your life. So guys, I would encourage you, I know I talked a long time today, probably longer than normal, but I would encourage you to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's a great spot to be. Yes, it's not easy, it's nervous, it makes me anxious from time to time, but you really start to find out who you are and who you can be when you're uncomfortable. So guys, we're gonna push to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. in the coming weeks, okay? Hey, look for more information about what we talked about today. This afternoon, Coach Kim at 5:30. I will be with you tomorrow's Thursday. I'll be with you at 7 a.m. tomorrow working out. But you guys stay the course, keep moving, keep sweating, hang in there, keep fist bumping, keep logging. I want to thank all the other coaches for all the hard work they've been putting in. We really appreciate y'all. Side note, Stephen Keller got some good news today, so if you've been praying for them, give a little raise the roof to the Lord. But you guys have an awesome, awesome Wednesday, and I will talk to you tomorrow. See you guys.